Right away.
Who has a question?
What's the status of Jayden? What is their expectations in long term, I guess?
Yeah, he had a head injury. Was not able to come back. We'll obviously have to put him through more testing before I can accurately say whether that was concussion, non-concussion, things of that nature.
What's the biggest challenge defending Jalen Milroe?
Well, I think it's the challenge that we knew. His ability to run. We talked all week about a unit pass rush. He's elusive. I think for the most part, I think the big runs were probably the things that hurt us the most tonight.
What happened, Jock?
The third downs, their percentage on third down, and it seemed a lot of that was Milroe quarterback draws and everything. Is it hard to adjust to that?
I don't think they were draws as much as they were. Yeah, I think there were much more scrambling situations. And again, I think we've seen it on both sides of the ball. You've watched Jayden in terms of scrambling. You're in a very difficult situation there. If you're dropping 8, you're rushing 3. There's big holes. If you're spying, you're short in coverage. We're fighting our tails off to get stops out there. So it's just a difficult situation when you have a quarterback that's gifted like that.
Ron? Yeah, Brian, I know that coaches are allowed to request to have a play review for targeting, but the Daniels play, what did you see? Did you think it should have been reviewed by the officials?
We asked them. They said that the replay booth was reviewing it for targeting. Obviously, I don't have the ability to see that. But any time that there is contact to the head or neck area, you're thinking that there must be some form of targeting. They reviewed it, didn't feel there was, so we moved on.
Brian? With Milroe, did some of the things in the secondary, you were hampered obviously by injury, that kind of schemed you out of some things, and you had to cover it up with other things, so you kind of got loose?
No, again, I got to watch the film to know, there was 2 times where we didn't get a particular call, where we should have been in a particular call where we would have had an end looping right into it. So there were some missed calls out there that, require a discipline of the group. So, again, for me to answer like right after the game and give you a specific, we knew his strengths. We had a game plan that we felt that would address it, but we are limited in some of the things that we can do, and didn't want to get into a lot of man situations.
What happened to where Jayden was able to get back out there briefly after getting hurt?
He was evaluated, was cleared, and then came back, and they looked at him again and felt like he wasn't prepared to go back into the game and held him out of the game. Those are decisions that are made by our medical team.
Is there just too much pressure on your offense, even playing at the high level they're playing at, when you're just giving up that many points? And like the turnover, Jayden.
The turnover hurt. Look, I mean, we're playing a top 10 team on the road. You can't play good. We played good tonight. Good's not good enough. You have to play elite when you go on the road and play a top 10 team. Good's not good enough. And we didn't play at a high enough level. If we don't throw the interception, we go down and score. I mean, then they're going, wow, that Alabama defense gave up a lot of points. Look, it was a game that we needed to play better. We needed to coach better, and we knew we were going on the road and playing a top 10 team in their place, and you got to play better, and you got to coach better when you get those opportunities, and we just didn't reach that elite level tonight.